In the stillness of the night, an eerie silence blanketed the old-school building. Its once vibrant halls were now shrouded in darkness, the windows reflecting only the pale glow of the moon. This was a place where laughter once echoed, where children's footsteps danced with youthful innocence. But now, it was a desolate specter, forgotten by time. It was during the height of a nationwide lockdown that the school's haunting began. The lockdown had emptied the classrooms and silenced the playground, leaving the building in an unsettling solitude. Yet, whispers of restless spirits began to weave through the deserted corridors, carried on a chilling breeze that seemed to breathe life into the shadows. As the clock struck midnight, a flicker of movement caught the corner of one security guard's eye. A man of unwavering skepticism, he had scoffed at the tales his colleagues spun about the school's supposed hauntings. But that night, the line between disbelief and dread began to blur. Footsteps echoed down the hallways, faint but unmistakable. The guard's heart quickened as he gripped his flashlight, its beam cutting through the darkness like a lifeline. The source of the footsteps eluded him, their origin shifting as if the very walls conspired to keep their secrets. Then, a whisper, a soft, spectral sigh that danced on the edge of his hearing. He spun, the light casting eerie shadows that seemed to writhe like living entities. The whisper grew, a chorus of voices that whispered of forgotten lessons and playground games long abandoned. With trepidation, the guard moved forward, his steps hesitant. The whispers beckoned him deeper into the heart of the school, where moonlight filtered through cracked windows, painting ghostly patterns on the floor. The air grew colder, each breath frosting in the frigid atmosphere. In a classroom frozen in time, he saw them, shadowy figures, young and old, their outlines blurred but their presence undeniable. They stood before chalkboards that bore lessons never finished, their eyes hollow but fixated on him with a spectral intensity. The guard's flashlight trembled in his grip as he attempted to reconcile the impossible with the rational. As if guided by an unseen force, he approached a figure seated at a child-sized desk. Its form flickered, revealing a young girl with mournful eyes. She reached out, her fingers almost translucent, and held out a weathered piece of paper. The guard took it with trembling hands, unfolding it to reveal faded handwriting. The words told of a tragedy, a forgotten accident that claimed the lives of students and teachers alike. The room seemed to pulse with a sorrowful energy, and the guard understood. The spirits were trapped, their voices unheard, their stories never told. With the weight of empathy, he whispered words of acknowledgement and understanding. Slowly, the figures faded, their forms dissolving like mist into the night. As dawn approached, the school stood silent once more, but the energy of the spirits lingered, transformed from restless to at peace. The security guard emerged from the building, his face etched with an expression that spoke of a journey only he had witnessed. He carried the faded paper, a testament to the voices that had long yearned to be heard. The lockdown had held not only the living but also the echoes of the past, a reminder that even in silence, stories linger, waiting for someone willing to listen. The school would forever bear the weight of its history, but now the whispers had found their release, carried away on the morning breeze. In a world gripped by uncertainty, the haunting of the lockdown school was a poignant reminder that sometimes the most haunting stories are those left untold.